Happy Garden is a game about placing out flowers. A very pretty little game. There's a lot of games now where you're placing flowers, and here your flowers are going to activate other flowers, just like they do. Get rid of moles, do butterflies, wheelbarrows. Here's how it plays. In this game, each person's going to have a little house here that shows their color. Ooh. So you build the house, put your color creature on it, and you're going to have 2 different flowers that you'll start with next to your board. This is a board that you're going to be pulling tiles off of. So on your turn, you'll take a tile off here and put it adjacent to one. The other tile will fall down, and you then will add another tile in that spot. If the tile you take has a butterfly, you'll put a butterfly on the tile. If it has a worm, you put a worm on the tile. And if it has a wheelbarrow token, you'll get a wheelbarrow. At the beginning of every round, you'll turn over the top one of these symbols. Nothing happens this round, but this is the way to keep track. When you get to the watering can, the game is over. You're never allowed to put the same exact color next to something and shape. So this is the same color and shape. I can't do that. But what I can do is I can put the same color and the same shape next to a flower. And if I do, I validate that flower, which will turn it over. And you can see this one's worth a point at the end of the game. To validate one of these gnomes, you need to have all 3 colors next to that. So orange, pink, and purple. And I'll turn that guy over, and they're worth 3 points. To validate a windmill that you put down, you just need to have 3 of the same shape in that row, and then you'll be able to turn over that. And so that's kind of what you're doing over the course of this game, trying to validate stuff as you place it out. You want to validate one with an earthworm on, because then you send a mole to someone else's, which gives them a negative point. Butterflies are worth points. These wheelbarrows can be used to grab the top thing in a row if you want that instead of the bottom. You can see the wheelbarrow symbols there. And at the end of the game, you're just going to do that. Whatever color you are, those will give you extra points for having validated flowers of that type. And sometimes these will give everybody something. Hey, everyone gets a worm, everyone gets a wheelbarrow, something like that. And whoever has the most points is the winner. Now, production-wise, this is from FunForge. FunForge makes good production here. I mean, this is like one of the most cheerful covers you'll ever see. It's Happy Garden, and that works. There's a few aspects of this game I just don't like. Like if you complete a tile, send a mole to someone else. Thanks. If you complete a tile with a mole on it, send that mole to someone else. The butterflies. I found that the extra stuff is confusing. Basically, it's just I'm taking a tile and trying to put it next to these other tiles to activate them. And if I have these, a flower of the same type and a flower of the same color, I activate this flower. A gnome and the wheelbarrows are activated, the windmills are activated differently. I just don't think there's anything particularly compelling here. This is one of the rare games, on the box here it says it is 30 minutes. It's about that. But it's one of the rare games that ends and you're like, I could have used a few more turns. It doesn't have a whole lot of points in it. You feel like you don't have a lot of options on your turn. The wheelbarrows are amazing because they give you 6 things to pick from instead of 3. And it's fine. It's pretty. It works. But it doesn't ever... I don't think anyone's going to play Happy Garden and be like, ooh, I want to play that again afterwards. And that's not necessarily the mark, I think, of a game that I want to recommend. So this one, it's fine. It's functional. It works. I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. I like the idea of putting out the tiles. Like I said, the moles, it feels like a weird little take that aspect that doesn't work as well. But it's amusing way to pass time. It's just not memorable at all. So that's Happy Garden.